What's up, YouTube? Mike here again. I'm back with Chris and Carlos. We are deciding right now on the rebirth of the Pink Widow. We did have some troubles and melted a piston on the block. So I'm having an argument right now with Chris. He is negative Nancy like always, and seeing which route we should go. He's saying don't go B20. I want to go B20 again. Carlos is saying, hey, we can go cheap and get an LS. But I do actually have a backup block here, if we could take a look. This is actually a GSR swap that I ended up picking up from a guy in Vegas. The only problem is he said something was wrong with one of the rings on cylinder 3. He said the oil ring, it was smoking. So I got this whole setup for $600 along with a GSR tranny, which is a killer deal. It's mystery though, because Vegas people lie and we don't know what's wrong with this one. I have this one here, but everyone's been saying, yo, you know, the B20 is weak.
It won't do it.
It won't do it. We went 11.6s with it.
That's right.
And the only reason we would have went 10s with it. And I kind of want to prove everybody wrong, but
I think we should.
You think we should?
I mean, you know, either that or we go the cheaper route and go LS. I mean,
I think LS would be a better deal because not everybody can buy it.
You're the one arguing about the GSR.
I'm saying we could use the GSR, but not everybody's going to find a $600 GSR.
All right.
So you come to the conclusion is what you're saying.
Okay, so what I was saying was this. The only reason why I went with the LS originally was, the B20 originally was I had it. I had it at the shop. I had it for like almost a year. If you guys saw my video of my Civic in the back here, I built my Time Attack Civic over here. I had the B20 block already kicking it, and it was a low mileage. So if you guys could look online, B20 short blocks go for like 150, 200 bucks, easy. So we could literally have gone cheaper, but I put 350 because that's what I got it for, HMO. But I have this one here already, but it is kind of cheating because it's a GSR. And I got a killer deal for it.
Cheating,
Less block for like 100 bucks, 150. Carlos saw one, a B20 for like 150.
150? OBO? I mean.
Yeah, so we're gonna go take a look. What do you guys think? What do you think we should go?
I have dibs on a cheap LS.
I think we should do LS.
You should do LS?
A cheap LS, I mean, I would like to go B20 to prove everybody wrong, but
It's a toss-up between B20 or LS. I suggest we go LS.
You suggest we go LS?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't want to use the GSR because the GSR is kind of cheating. We already know GSR is going to freaking run 10s for sure.
For real.
And we don't really know what's wrong with this block. We'd have to tear it apart and fix it, and that's going to just cut into the budget.
I know, seriously. I mean, in order for anyone else to get a GSR,
it'd be a lot harder than it is.
it's going to be hella expensive for them.
Yeah, we're trying to make this
realistic.
Yeah.
So,
exactly.
All right, let's go. We're going to go hunting on the OfferUp.
Let's go find
and let's go find a LS, or if there's
or a B20.
If it's cheap.
How about this? We just find if the cheapest one we find, that's what we'll go with. If it's a B20, we'll go with the B20. If it's an LS, we'll go with the LS. Okay. Whatever we find cheapest.
All right.
That makes sense.
All right, let's go. All right, let's check out a close-up view of the damage. Melted piston, slightly scored cylinder walls. Everyone's saying the B20 is weak. It would have cracked a sleeve of some sort. So, I don't know. Everyone's
no crack, no nothing.
Or the rod bolts. Great. It did great.
It did really good, actually.
That's it, yo. Everyone's saying these things.
That's all we got. That's all we lost was a little piece of the piston.
Just a little bit, a little nick and neck. You know what I mean?
You can tell. Real builders will know if they look at this, like how small of a intrusion you have in the wall. I mean, it's not like we melted the whole thing down. Chris, you can just stay over there with your negativity, Chris.
Stay over there, bro. It did fine. It did perfectly fine. It was just running a little lean.
Buff out, bro.
It'll buff out. I was about to just clean up the cylinder walls, put a new piston, call it a day.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do.
You know what I'm saying?
We were out there. We were ready.
We were ready.
It was worth the pass.
I was about to hit up some sandpaper on and just let it go.
We were there, dude. I don't care. I was ready to run it. If I would have known that the piston, if we had a camera, and we would have known that piston was melted, we would have sent it.
No,
just like it was.
We would have made a mess on the track.
You would have sat back and cried. We would have sent it.
Sent it. Sending it. Sending it.
We would have sent it.
We would have sent it.
Destroying the track.
We went destroying the track.
We
Why
have
the
a-
fuck
we
do you
have a-
belly pan for it.
Belly pan did its job. Did amazing.
Yes.
So we're gonna take this out and then swap the block. We're gonna check the head to make sure there's no valves that are bent on the head.
Yeah.
Doing the old vato way.
Yeah. A little water
A
trick.
little water trick in the cylinders and make sure everything's good. I mean, we could physically tell if you just look at it, but
Okay.
he wants to do a. He wants to do
No alcohol. We're gonna use water.
agua because he's cheaper.
Full diagnostic.
All right, let's hack into it.
All right.
We are gonna drop this block. We ended up with what? What motor we?
An LS. We ended up getting what I wanted.
B18B,
$100.
$100,
$100.
easy.
We had a choice between a B20 or an LS. It was either between $100 for the LS or $120 for the B20. And we went with the B20. I'm sorry, we went with the LS.
We went with the LS. So, originally, if we would have went with this block, it would have been even cheaper, our build. Because the B20, we took the whole block, I mean the whole long block, we took the head and we just threw it away.
We took the valve cover off. We took the whole top of the motor was pretty much trash. I mean, we
Yeah.
sold it, but I don't think anybody was like.
So we could
have
have like knocked off $250 off the build. So for you guys, I mean, literally going 11.6, it would have been around like $2,000
Yeah.
to go 11.6.
11.6. It's $2,000 good for 11.6.
Good for 11.6. So the build that you saw.
Hopefully under 3.
So we're going down.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
Under
definitely.
3, right?
I mean, we're just gonna send it. I mean, after this block,
Yeah.
it's gonna be about 25.
Yeah, because we lost change going from the B20 that we had to this, right?
Yeah, I mean,
We lost like $200 because we only paid
$250
$100. Yeah, we only paid $100.
so I mean,
that's cool.
So I mean, I'm just, if someone say, hey, how much did you spend on this car to go that time? I'm only counting whatever's on it.
Of course.
I'm not counting like
No, you don't.
spare stuff.
We broke it. We tried again. It doesn't. You don't keep adding. I mean, obviously, it's a fresh build. It's a different block. So, and it's not like we're buying. Like if this was a brand new block and we got 15, 20, 30 shots at it, but these are used parts. I mean, you can't expect. You know, we don't know. It's plus on top of the fact that lean is what killed us.
Right.
Tune is.
It
what killed
wasn't
us.
the block that failed.
It wasn't the block. So
we're gonna give it another shot.
we gotta try.
We're gonna swap this real quick. I think we can get it done in a day, in like a night.
Well, in a couple hours.
A couple hours. We'll get done. All right. Ooh, so this is the aftermath. We got some nice chunks.
You see them chunks?
Just little chunks.
Woo! Little melted pieces of metal.
Yeah,
Is that
with
what
some
that is?
coolant in there.
Look at that metal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Chunky. That stuff is chunky.
Peanut butter, baby. All right, let's get this piston out.
We're gonna pull this piston out and see what that bad boy look like. See how bad the melt is. How was it? 3? Yeah, I know it was cylinder number 3 that blew up. I was just so pissed off. I kept saying cylinder number 2. I know a couple of you guys.
Who gives a Dude, stupid people. It's cylinder 2, 3.
I go further, second, third.
These
I don't know. Body's blown.
These fools can't hit a 15-second and a quarter mile telling us about.
It's the third cylinder.
I'm
not
sure.
the second. Well, we said it was the second from the Dizzy.
Right? We were counting it that
not
way.
Third cylinder. Jeez.
Seriously.
Hey, what'd you do with that
Oh,
hammer?
Eric's in the house. It's. I bet you the bearing's perfect.
Dang, them bearings look brand new still. Yeah, bearings don't look bad at all.
Well, because they were good. They didn't even get a heat mark, nothing. That's
People are like, oh my god, that building.
Yeah, what we really want to see is what this piston looks like. Yeah, look at it. Oh, well, we got a little bit of wear on the bearing, but not horrible. It's not bad. It's not bad. Now, what I want to see is what this piston looks like.
Here we go. Let's look at this baby.
Damn, son. That is ultimate carnage right there.
Trouble days. Look at that baby. Look at this baby.
Look at that hole that you melted in that piston, Carlos.
It looked really subtle from top.
I know,
Yeah.
we could have JB welded that.
We could have JB welded that.
What do you mean?
No problem. No problem.
Yeah, that's
See that,
where,
Chris?
that's where all the heat came.
Detonation, baby.
Detonation at its finest.
Detonation.
It could have been,
Could have been
yeah,
worse.
Could have been worse.
Could have been worse.
I wish you would have thrown a rod.
No.
No.
It'd have been more,
Those rods are perfect.
yeah, look, they don't even look bent.
Nothing. Nada.
Oh, that's no bearing on it, but yeah.
See? Everyone's
That's what I really wanted to see, was that action right there.
everyone's like the rod bolts. The rods, they're weak.
Hey, 20 pounds of boost, and those rod bolts held up pretty nicely.
Funny is how, like, we've been doing this for. I mean, me personally, I've been Hondas for. Sorry, for all you viewers, young viewers. Hondas. For I don't know, 17 years, 18
17 years?
half of
Just-
my life.
Thanks,
just
bro.
To,
Thanks,
just
bro.
to clarify,
Way
we know what we're doing. We're having fun. There's two different aspects to this game.
That's a lie.
And this is the fun part. We have our personal cars, which we get frustrated on, and we lose our minds over, and we don't sleep over, and we stop eating over, and almost like a girlfriend. This is not that. This is the complete opposite. This is why we build this, is because we don't have to worry. We blew a rod or tip fell out, whatever. It doesn't matter.
$100.
It is what it is. It's just an engine to have fun with. You guys will get it once you build your first race car and realize that you don't want to go tear that up all the time, and you would love to have something fun to ride in. This is your option. $2,000. You're 11.6. I don't want to hear no more. That's it.
Boom. Boom. About to be 10s.
That's right.
About to be 10s.
Yeah, for sure. Go to another motor.
It's all good. I don't care as long as I hit it. People,
the game, Chris.
people.
We're supposed to hit 10s. We didn't.
I've known people that haven't hit 10s yet. They spent like tens of thousands of dollars on their car.
Yeah,
This is about
this
to
guy
be-
right here did it.
This is absolutely the most
Ask
slapped
around,
together
you're not-
car.
11.7 in my thing.
How many people do you know hit 10s?
There's
This is the
plenty.
most slapped together
I hit
car that hit
10s.
10s for sure.
Oh.
But I heard you got to 9s though.
I'm trying. I'm gonna try to tickle it.
Carlos's personal best is a 10.7. Actually, yeah, 10.7. My personal best is 11.7.
And the Pink Widow is 11.6, baby.
11.6. For half the freaking price.
It's time to take apart and
Time
put
to
back together.
swap everything back over. Look at this. Oil change every 3,000. Oil change every 7,000. Got legit Honda bond.
What does it do, Chris?
It bonds Hondas.
Bond Hondas together. Everybody's gonna take this concept and they're gonna do their own, which I hope, you know, it becomes a thing.
I hope it becomes that everyone starts hitting 10s.
That's the whole point.
This is the whole point of
You
this.
can understand it doesn't take much.
Some U's that have probably been on like 20 different motors.
Chris.
Stop doing things.
You were way off, son.
We found doppelganger.
Oh, dude, doppelganger, look at that.
Now burst my brother.
We got it, bro. We good. We're
All gonna be Sesame Street characters, bro.
Not all of us.
I know, there ain't no Asian one.
Shit, you can organize like 2 hours a day, but you know.
Whatever, we're chilling. What we doing? What we doing? There you go.
That was the first try, too.
So we are patiently waiting for the car to warm up. And patiently waiting for Eminem to come out with his diss track on Machine Gun Kelly. That's what we're waiting for right now. So hopefully,
Come on, Eminem.
come on, don't fail us now.
So many clickbaits, man.
So many
what's going
clickbait.
on?
We listened to 5 clickbait tracks. Wasn't real. We're checking the timing right now. On the new setup.
That turbo's still not spinning, by the way. What's up on this thing? 180? We got 170 right now. That's hot enough?
Did it go? It's fun?
When you go to the attic, give me a reading of like fucking 10 pounds or something on the map. They went up on the map for sure. It's like it says negative 20 right now. Let me get closer. God damn, I got Dude, rev it a little bit though? Yeah, there you go.
Hey, it's this. You broke it loose. Hold on, put the light to it. Yeah.
I've rocked eBay turbos forever, dude. I'm a poor
And you rocked it loose.
dude. They always do that. It's
They all
normal.
seize up.
It's after a pass. That's why they tell you to throw a turbo
Negative
timer
Nancy
on.
right here, full
I can't
negative.
believe that.
They tell you to throw a turbo timer on eBay turbos because they do that, dude. They
Yeah.
seize so easy. I mean, it's
Yeah.
no bearing, dude. It's just metal on metal.
Yo, we out here. We're doing constant runs on the Pink Widow, trying to get the air-fuel ratio right. Got it hooked up. So B18's run a little bit different. Carlos is taking it on some spins. Sounds pretty good for the most part. Hopefully we can get it on the track this Friday. So that's what we're trying to do.